Yes. I have truly never been this excited about a Black Friday video before, and the reason is there are some brands on this list that just never have sales. I'm going to focus on the brands and products that I think you do not want to miss in this video, but just know that I have a comprehensive list of all of the Black Friday sales that I think you want to check out. It is down below in the description box, linked along with everything else that I will be talking about here today. Those are affiliate links, and all that means is if you do choose to shop through my links, it gets me a small commission, and I thank you in advance. We're going to be talking about Merit Beauty, Do Skin, Pacha, Ami Collet, like so many good brands. And like I said, I'm going to be taking you through my cream of the crop products from those brands. I'm going to be doing a full face of Merit for you guys because Merit is one of those brands that only has, I believe, one sale a year. It is 20% off site-wide, but the thing I really want to drive home, all of their sets and bundles are double discounted. So you're automatically getting a discount when you buy a bundle on the website, and then you're getting that 20% off on top of it. That's also the case with my collection. I have my own collection with Merit called Cate's Favorites, which I'm going to be showing you guys today. That collection is always 15% off. Well, during the sale, it's 35% off because it's 15% off and then 20% off of that. So you can get some crazy deals on the Merit sale as well as the Do sale that I'm going to get to here in a while. I'm going to be focusing on Merit to start off and taking you through a full face of my favorite Merit products. And to quickly tell you about my collection, it is 6 of my favorite Merit products, and I really wanted to make this collection something that you could do a full face of makeup with, like a quick face of makeup. It starts with the Great Skin Instant Glow Serum, the Minimalist Perfecting Complexion Stick in your shade, a Flush Balm in the shade of your choosing, a Solo Shadow in the shade of your choosing, the Clean Lash Lengthening Mascara, and one of the signature lightweight lipsticks in a shade of your choosing. So we are starting off with that Merit Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. I'm getting to the bottom of this. And if you're interested in trying Merit, I really want you to focus on my application today. Application is key with makeup in general, but I'm showing you what I believe is the best way to apply these products. The Merit Great Skin Instant Glow Serum is such a unique, beautiful skincare slash primer product. So I start off with the serum and then I go in with the priming moisturizer, and this duo, these products together are next level. Like, this is going to ensure that you get the best application of makeup. It is going to give you the best canvas. This is a hydrating, blurring primer, and it just plumps the skin. It has a cashmere finish. Okay, so this is key for application. You want to go over your damp primer with your minimalist stick. You want your skin to basically be wet. That is going to give you the most flawless application. I've had people tell me that they feel like this is really dry. It will not be dry if you have prepped your skin adequately. The Minimalist Stick is my favorite stick foundation I have ever used. It gives you a very skin-like satin finish. It's also a concealer, which makes it my favorite foundation slash concealer to travel with because it's a 2-in-1. I currently am using the shade Dune. They did expand their shade range recently. So if you were a person who didn't feel like any of the shades were like a dead-on match for you, maybe you want to check out the shade range now. And I am using the Merit foundation brush. You can also use a sponge to blend out the foundation. This shade is actually like a dead-on shade match for me because while it is light, it is not too cool toned. It's really nice and neutral. So before, when I was mentioning how you can bundle and get even crazier deals, that is the prep set. So you're going to get both of the primers, the brush number 1, and a minimalist stick in your shade. I love Merit across the board, but I am going to highlight the products that I think are a run, do not walk situation, and that's definitely this priming duo. Side note, I'm using a Benefit brow pencil. I personally like this brow pencil because it matches the shade of my brows perfectly. I do like Merit's brow pencil, but I feel like the shade is a little bit more dead on for me. But I am going in with the Merit brow gel. This is the Brow 1980. And this is in the shade dark brown, and I just like to brush through them, brush them up. And I am setting my face with my Rare Beauty loose powder, and you may not feel like you need to. I generally always set my face a little bit. So I just threw on a little powder bronzer, to give a little dimension. Another part of my collection is the Solo Shadow, and if you watch my channel, you know this is like one of the only eyeshadows I use, one of the only shades I use. This is Studio, and it is my perfect, boring eyeshadow shade that is just right. It just gives my lids a little something, and my shadows have remained so creamy. They blend in the blink of an eye. And again, I just really want to drive home the importance of making sure that your eyes are hydrated, that you used some eye cream. I personally like applying this with my finger. I think it makes the product warmer and more buttery and more blendable and easy to work with than the brush. Look how that just gave me a little something to my eye. It is just perfect. And I should mention that all of the codes that you have to use for these sales are also going to be down below in the description box. All the info. I usually do this at the top of the video, but if you are new here, hi, my name is Cate, and I'm an exclusively pro-choice influencer. That means I only feature products from brands that are in support of abortion rights. I do keep a researched and updated pro-choice beauty brand list, and that can always be found on my Instagram. You do not need an Instagram account to access it. You just go to my profile, screenshot it, and keep that list on you for easy access. And I'm just quickly lining my eyes with my Jones Road eyeliner. This is the only tubing mascara that I like. It's the Merit Clean Lash Mascara. The reason I just don't love tubing mascaras across the board is I know a lot of people think that they're easier cleanup, but I actually find them harder cleanup. I actually find it annoying to wash my face with a lot of tubing mascaras because all those little like tube particles are all over my face, and then I have to like extra wash my face. Does anyone else find this? But I have to say that does not happen with this mascara. I'm just gonna do the little baby contour lashes. Okay, so now we're getting to my favorite parts of the whole routine. As you know, blush and lipstick. The Flush Balm is also a part of my collection, and you can choose whatever shade you'd like. I'm feeling with this purple sweater, I need to go in with something super wintry. So I'm going to go in with the shade Mood. Mood is described as a soft burgundy. Someone wrote a comment and said the Flush Balms are like applying dry lipstick to your cheeks, and I was like, well, you must have the wrong Flush Balm because that's crazy talk. This blush is literally one of the most blendable, balmy products I've ever used on my cheeks. And look at how incredibly beautiful that blush blended out. And this kind of looked like a deep shade, you know, it looks a little intimidating. It's gorgeous, it's sheer. Love, love, love the Flush Balms. Literally a top 3 blush formula ever. We're moving on to lips, and I'm quickly going to line my lips with my Say lip liner. And then I'm going in with the Merit Signature lipstick in the shade Classic, one of my favorite shades. Oh my God, Classic is so good. I cannot finish a Merit look without using my favorite Flush Balm shade of all time, which is Stockholm. I love putting this just subtly right on the apples of my cheeks. It just adds a little something, a little bounce, a little ingenue. Like, do you see how it almost has like that bouncy elastic quality to it? What's even going on with that? That's gorgeous. Okay, but I have to put on a gloss though, like I have to. So I'm just gonna go in with their Lip Gelée. But the newest product that is absolutely blowing my mind, and I'm gonna say it again, is quite possibly my favorite release from Merit, point blank. I don't even know how to describe the gorgeousness of this perfume. Like, one, the packaging is insane. I love the shape of it. I love how it looks like the top is like carved out. I will also tell you, I fully dropped this on a tile floor, and yes, my heart stopped and it did not break. I mean, I do not suggest trying that out, but I'm here to tell you I did, and it lived to see the next day. This is the only fragrance I wear. The way this scent lasts, it's so beautiful. You know how some scents turn, they're just not great as they fade. I will put on a sweater that still has the remnants of this on it from days prior, and it will be an intoxicating experience putting that sweater back on. And again, it also just looks like a beautiful piece of art on your dresser. I have to give high praise to the packaging specifically on this product, as well as the 2 priming products. just absolutely visually stunning in the packaging. So those are all my recommendations for the Merit sale. Now I want to move on to a brand that I actually don't think has ever had a sale, and that is Dew Skin. They are having a 22% off site-wide sale, and just like Merit, they are doing that amazing situation where you can get that discount on bundles. So you're getting a double discount. So again, with the Dew sale, you're getting 22% off site-wide and 30% on those bundles. I use the entire Dew line. I'm opening up a fresh baptism cleanser because I just ran out of my first one. This is the newest release from Dew, and I love this cleanser. This is a beautiful, gentle gel cleanser, and the great thing about this is they have a scent-free version and a scented version for people like me who love the whole experience of having a scent with your skincare. If I could have this scent bottled in a perfume, I would just wear this in the Merit perfume for the rest of my life. For me, the scent of this is gorgeous, and it just helps enhance the ritual. Also, I just love the packaging of this. I mean, Dew doesn't always have like the fanciest packaging. They are very, very environmentally conscious, which I love about Dew. They're very conscious of really everything. Another thing I love about Dew is they put their ingredients on the packaging, so you don't have to like go to a website and see what you're actually using. It's all right here. They're super transparent. So glycerin and betaine reinforce your barrier, leaving your face feeling supple, clean, and ready to receive your skincare regimen. Next up, we have quite possibly my most used hydrating serum ever. This is the Dew Deliverance Trinity Serum. I use this night and day. I swear by this. It has cannabinoid complex, peptides, and water lily and niacinamide in it. My skin particularly loves niacinamide. That cannabinoid complex is going to soothe irritation. This is a great product for this, and the entire Dew line is all about barrier strengthening. And I can honestly say that my skin barrier is stronger than it's ever been. My number one eye cream is also Dew. This is the Oracle Reviving Eye Gel, and I highly recommend, I don't have the masks with me right now, but I highly recommend their reusable eye masks. You'd think that wouldn't really make a difference, but it does. Using this with those eye masks, it gives you the smoothest, most beautiful, pristine under eye. This also lasts a long ass time. Like, I can't even tell you how long it took me to get through one of these. This is actually my second one, but this lasted and lasted. I also love the cooling nature of this. It's incredibly soothing. It is glycerin, algae polysaccharides complex, renewable algae complex, and palmitoyl tripeptides. Gee, I wonder how I feel about this product. I have two of them going at one time. I will say my boyfriend also uses Dew, and his skin looks beautiful, so that's also kind of why we have two going at the same time. But this is the Instant Angel Lipid Rich Facial Moisturizer, and guys, this is one of my favorite face creams of all time. This and the Tatcha, which I'm gonna get to in a little bit, the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream, my favorites. I already have a backup waiting in the wings, I know. I'm obsessed. It's for dry, flaky, and combination skin, sensitive skin, dull skin, lower humidity climates, and people who like an ethereal glow. It's vegan, non-comedogenic, non-acnegenic, non-sensitizing, clinically tested, fragrance-free. They put the hero ingredients right there for you and explain them. It is 3% moisture complex, dipalmityl, I'm not gonna try to pronounce that, but that is a peptide that plumps your skin, barrier repair complex, which improves the appearance of age-related skin damage, phytosterol and free fatty acid complex, which is a plant-derived lipid that replenishes weakened skin, and metostolide, a bioactive analog of ceramides that helps skin's barrier. Moving on to a lighter moisturizer, but definitely not less hydrating. This is the Air Angel Hydrating Gel Cream. So this is basically a less dewy, less intense version of the Instant Angel. This right here is the Air Angel. You can see it's a gel formula, and it doesn't give you as dewy a finish. It actually gives you a more mattified finish if that's what you prefer. I mean, it's not like matte, but you know what I mean? It's not as dewy as the other moisturizer, the Instant Angel. This is also fabulous under foundation. This is an incredible primer. They actually use this at Fashion Week on a lot of the models, and the makeup artists were apparently like blown away with how this wore underneath foundation. And just to go back and show you what Instant Angel looks like, and there we have Instant Angel. You can see it is not a gel formula. It is very thick and rich and juicy. So again, with the Dew sale, you're getting 22% off site-wide and 30% on those bundles. There's actually a Merit product I forgot to mention, and it's their highlighting sticks. I love these. I don't feel like they're always necessary just because, you know, I kind of go with the dewiness left over from the Flush Balm blushes. But look at that. I like these even more than the Glossier Halo Scope, just because these are even creamier and even easier to work with if that's possible. Like, look at that ethereal glow. This is in the shade Kava. Moving on to a sale that I don't think a lot of people are gonna be talking about, but this is one of my favorite brands for their lip oils and their blushes, and that is Ami Colé. Ami Colé is 25% off site-wide. If you love a thick, rich lip oil that is going to just make your lips look juicy as hell, you will love the Ami Colé lip oils. I have this in several shades. The first shade I ever got was Smitten, and this is still one of my favorites. It's beautiful, especially in summertime. This is one of their newer shades called 517, but I'm really excited about their Midnight Kiss Duo. This is a new holiday set they came out with, and isn't this absolutely beautiful? I am a huge fan of lip oils and lip glosses that have just a really beautiful subtle shimmer to them. Adds a little glam, and it also makes your lips look bigger because it reflects the light. So this is a silver glimmer and this is a gold glimmer. First, I'm going to swatch After Hours, which is the silver. I also love the Fatty Doe Foots that Ami Colé has. They're so satisfying. Look at that beautiful subtle glimmer. What you need to know about this is that you cannot feel any grit whatsoever. You do not feel the glimmer. You won't even know it's there. It just glides on. And then we have Magic Hour, which is the gold glimmer. Ah! Look at her. What's even going on? I am enraged. I am in love with these as a topper. I also want to swatch a couple of the shades for you guys as well so you can see something a little bit more pigmented. Now this is their shade 517, which is like a rose gold, kind of like a coppery rose gold. Absolutely gorgeous. And then we have the shade Smitten, which is this electric pinky red. And there we have Smitten. Guys, don't sleep on these glosses. I absolutely love them. They last a little bit longer just because they're a little bit more intense. They're a little bit thicker. I'm feeling the gold glimmer, the Magic Hour. Yes, see, now that's just correct. And then I'm like not drinking any champagne. This is a crime. And then we have their cream blushes. And again, I feel like this is a formula that not enough people talk about. It's really, really unique. I can't actually get over how my lips look with that gloss. I'm actually distracted by that gloss. So these are their Desert Date Cream Multi-Sticks. I have 4 shades of this as well. And I need to pull these back out and use them because I really need to show you guys how these apply. So this is the shade Spice. Okay, this was an unnecessarily large swatch, but here you have Spice. I know these look like super duper pigmented, but they are so easy to blend out and they give the most gorgeous matte blur to your skin. This was the first shade I ever purchased. This is the shade Flame. Let me try to not be so aggressive with my swatch. Again, the shade range is so beautiful, and this is their newest shade, Pink Cell. It looks beautiful on the apples of the cheeks. I'm like running out of room because I was so obnoxious with this one, but that is Pink Cell right there. This is the shade Dune, and Dune is really like that beautiful kind of rosy brown. This is one of those very nuanced shades. It looks a little bit different on everybody. It is so gorgeous. And moving on to a smaller skincare brand that I absolutely love, that is Jordan Samuel Skin. Jordan's products are also like a core staple of my skincare regimen. I cannot be without, and you know I mean it because I already have this backup right here, I cannot be without the Hydrate the Mist. After I cleanse my face, this is how I start my entire skincare regimen every single single time. Jordan Samuel Skin is 25% off site-wide and 30% off if you spend $150 or more. Another brand that is so great for your skin barrier, and it's perfect for anyone who has sensitive skin. None of his products are scented. And I have to talk about his new drop because you guys know how I feel about a lip mask. So this is the lip balm. I have been using this and it is wonderful. It is an emollient and occlusive lip treatment with serious staying power, which is true. It is very thick and it is very rich. The lip balm utilizes a castor oil blend, shea butter, and palmitoyl tripeptide, which is an ingredient that we were hearing about when I was talking about dew, to help smooth, hydrate, and moisturize, while a vitamin C ester helps provide antioxidant protection for comfortable, resilient, and juicy lips. And I cannot be without my comically large Jordan Samuel Skin Hydrate the Serum. I'm still working my way through this. Both my boyfriend and I use this every single day after we use the mist. This is one of my favorite hyaluronic acid serums, and obviously because I have this giant ass size, I've begun to like use it on my body as well, which has made all the difference. Tatcha is one of those luxury skincare brands that I thoroughly believe is worth the money, but you definitely want to get that discount, and their website is 25% off. My number one Tatcha product that I use all the time is the Dewy Skin Cream. This also has that antioxidant rich purple Japanese rice. I have tried so many products from Tatcha and I really can't say enough about the entire brand. There's really not one product you can mention to me that I would say about. I don't have this right now, but the Indigo Overnight Repair Serum in Cream, one of those face creams that is just next level, so healing. It's the face cream that I actually mention to people who have any sort of skin condition, any sort of issue they're dealing with. It's my immediate recommendation. Okay guys, that wraps up this video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. I had a lot of fun because these are some of my favorite brands. You guys are the best. Please stay safe out there, and cheers till next time.